Hello. So it is January 13th, 2024. It is negative, terrible with the wind chill, and I decided it's like 6:15 in the morning. I just recently in the past couple days edited or posted a bookshelf tour from a couple years ago. And I wanted to do a redo because all of my books that I have read are on the shelf, and I even have extra space. B, I'm in an office now. I have an office now. It's going to be easier. I'm still not going to do book by book. I'm not going to pull out every single book, but we're going to see all of it. We're going to see everything. Yeah, this is my updated 2024 bookshelf tour. So let's get into it. First up, this is my first shelf. Let's do a little overview here. My bookshelves are organized in alphabetical order by author's last name. And so if we go up on the top, we got a bunch of decorations. We have a clown bell. I have that's from Valentine's Day. Got a little bird there. That's Metallica Master Puppets tour thing. That I bought from a guy at the State Fair. Box set, birthday creature, Ozzy Osbourne. And then the first shelf here. First up, I've got characters from Tommy Boy. And then if we move these guys out of the way here, this is Appetite for Destruction by, My Appetite for Destruction? Yeah, by Steven Adler. And then I've got two B.C. Andrews books. These are two Books in the Flowers in the Attic series. And then I have my Animorphs. So I've got 1, 2, 5, 9, 11, 12, 15, 17, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 33, 34, 35, 38, 39, 44, 45, as well as two Megamorphs and the third graphic novel. So my collection's doing pretty good. Then I've got the first 5 volumes as well as of Teacher Jimmy My Hero, as well as Teacher Jimmy My Boyfriend, the first 2 volumes of My Love Mix-Up, the first volume of Angel Beats, the third volume of The Heroic Legend of Arslan, Girl on the Shore, and then here's most of the Goodnight Pun Pun, but book 7 is over here. Back there I've got like an Anthrax patch, and then I've got some Warrior Cat figures here. I've got Richard Bachman, because I do split up Stephen King and Richard Bachman. So I have the Regulators, Thinner and Blaze. I have my Frederick Bachman. It's basically just the Beartown trilogy. that's what I got there. I Turned My Childhood Friend into a Girl, Volume 1. I got some Clive Barker, so I have Books of Blood, Inhuman Condition, and In the Flesh, which are all short story collections. I've got The Damnation Game, Weave World, and The Great and Secret Show. I've got Peregrine by William Bayer. I've got some Aaron Bogard, The Slob and Dark Assembly, You by Charles Benoit. This children's classic. This is a childhood book that I didn't have. I actually saw at like a craft fair, and I was like, oh my gosh, I owned this book as a small child, and now I need it again. So I've got that. Fantastic Land in hardcover, Fahrenheit 451, Brutal Youth, Exquisite Corpse, The Indifferent Stars Above, Clockwork Orange, some William Burroughs, Naked Lunch, and Queer. This is a literary magazine that I have an essay in. Silver Under Nightfall, some Cassandra Clare in hardcover, The Stage of Lost Souls in Lady Midnight, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge, and We All Fall Down. Next shelf, I've got Heavier Than Heaven, Kurt Cobain biography, Columbine and Parkland by Dave Cullen, The Troop by Nick Cutter, a bunch of Danganronpa mangas, Devil House by John Darnielle, and then all of my books here. So we're not going to go in depth, but here they all are. Then I've got Damien Eccles stuff, Almost Home, Life After Death, High Magic, and Angels and Archangels. Then I got some Ellis, Less Than Zero, Glamorama, and then my favorite book of 2023, The Shards. It's the first volume of Spy Family, The Roundhouse. This is this little like spicy monster porn. That's what that is. Incarcerate Zafik, Dirt on My Shirt, Boys in the Valley, Great Teacher Onizuka, Volume 4, Wotakoi, My Dressed Up Darling, Encyclopedia Terrifica, my several copies of Lord of the Flies. This is the only book I will get multiple copies of. Lord of the Flies. If I see an edition I don't own, it's mine. Whatever. My Gone series, All the Ugly and Wonderful Things, Manson, Saskia and Miyano. This is like a book of Irish folktales. Mysterious Skin, The Enemy, that's the black phone over there in the corner. You can kind of see her. There he is. Les Mis, Paradox Space Book 1. The Devil Takes You Home, Touch, Torn, and Tempt, and then Kiss the Fae and Hunt the Fae by Natalia Jaster, Bully King by Andy Jackson, which was my first book that I read in 2024, Voice of the Blood by Jemiah Jefferson, Play the Adamses. I've got all my Stephen Graham Jones, so we've got Night of the Mannequins, My Heart is a Chainsaw, Don't Fear the Reaper, The Only Good Indians, Mongrels. I got Blue Lock 1, Dead Man Wonderland 1 through 3, the entirety of the Corpse Party Blood Covered series, Hunger, then some Jack Ketchum. I have The Girl Next Door and The Lost. And that's from my D&D group when I left. All right, shelf 2. Up here at the top, so we got cameras, Funko Pops, books that are too tall, Vacation June 2022, Hot Tamales, that sort of thing. And the first shelf here, we've got some Kuroko no Basket guys. They're not Funko Pops, they're just figures. We start off on our Stephen King. So this is Green Mile, separated though. Elevation, Joyland, Danse Macabre, The Long Walk, On Writing, Cycle of the Werewolf, 11/22/63, The Stand, Dreamcatcher, 2 copies of the Bachman books, my read copy and my back and my good copy. Christine, Wendy's, this was actually my grandma's copy of Christine. You can see it's got Dimitri in there, which is pretty fun. Gwendy's Button Box, It, Wolves of the Kala, and then Nightmares and Dreamscapes. The next one here, I've got Bill and Ted on this shelf. Then I've got Desperation, Insomnia, Under the Dome, Black House, the full Mr. Bill Hodges trilogy, The Institute, Dolores Claiborne, Revival, Cujo, If It Bleeds, Firestarter, Dr. Sleep, The Outsider, Bizarre Bad Dreams. If we go down here, I've got a couple of Haikyuu pops. So they got Tsukishima and Daichi. We've got Full Dark No Stars, Everything's Eventual, 3 novels, so it's Carrie, I believe The Shining and Salem's Lot. The Dark Half, Doomy Hearts in Suspension. I've got some Stephen King graphic novels, not very many, 1 Dark Tower 1 and then 2 Stand ones. Bad Moon Rising by Jonathan Kirsch, the first 3 volumes of Given, The Journals of Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris. So there's that. Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll, the first 2 volumes of Killing Stalking, Empire the Vampire, some Last Podcast on the Left stuff, so Last Book on the Left and Last Comic Book on the Left. That has not aged well. The Satanic Bible by Anton LaVey. I've got my layman's. We got The Cellar, Beast House, Friday Night in the Beast House, Savage, Funland. Down here I do have a little Leatherface pop. I love him. We got Come Out Tonight, In the Dark, which is my favorite book by Layman, One Rainy Night, Body Rides, Into the Fire, The Woods Are Dark, and Beware. I've got Devil's Knot and Dark Spell by Mara Leverett, 2 Princesses of Mamar, Paris and the Terror. I got 3 horoscope books, Vengetorus, Curse of Leo, and Gemini Smile, Gemini Kill. Space Our Kind of Place, which was a book that my class did when I was in 3rd grade. Liza Locklemore and Red Seas Under Red Skies, Summer Suns, Place Greater Safety, Save Me Kurt Cobain, Guess How Much I Love You, Straight Expectations, Sex and Violence Confessions, which is a great book, McGlue, The Last Victim, Lolita, I Married My Best Friend to Shut My Parents Up, and then that's volume 1 of Durara, and volume 2 is right down here. Then I've got The Complete Knife Point of Horror, which was the first book I ever received from Goodreads, of Grunting Government by Chris Novoselic, the first 3 volumes of Cast Heaven, The Man with the Candy, Happiness, and Flowers of Evil, volume 1 of each of those, Snuff by Chuck Palahniuk, 12 Who Ruled, Panzram, some Christopher Pike that I enjoy and I'm not getting rid of. So I got Whisper of Death, Monster, and then the 2 chain letter books. These are a bunch of copies of my college's literary journal. I am in some of them. I'm not in all of them. Black Iris and Cam Girl. I got my David Robbins. So I got Prank Night, The Wrath, No Bones, No Business, Spook Night, The Wereling, and Halloween. I got Neon Gods and Electric Idol by Katie Robert. And then I have more of these Harry Potter Slytherins now. So I got 1, 2, 4, 5, and then I got 7 up here. But before that, I got my clowns. So I got Bartholomew. This is like a little, like a Russian nesting doll. It's got more little clowns inside. I got this little guy. I got that. I got Pennywise. I got Marat. I got this clown lawyer. I have a painting, and this is all my unhaul books. That's what that's there for. So this first thing right here, we've got the 7th Harry Potter book. I got Justine and 120 Days of Sodom by the Marquis de Sade, The Way of Kings, This is a little, my puppy, it's a little picture book. Citizens, The Kill Riff, an Arc of the Fragile Threads of Power, Fatal Purity, Complete Pelican Shakespeare, Frankenstein. I've got Eucharism, Volume 4. We talk about Kevin, the Unwind series, If I Did It, by O.J. Simpson, Book of the Dead, Rendezvous in Aveyron, a number of Kevin Smith comics, Boo by Neil Smith, The Ruins by Scott Smith, Sway by Cat Spears, Vive la Revolution, picture book with the New Jersey Devils, and then we got all my Goosebumps. So I'm not going to go through them all because I have a decent collection. I got the originals there. And then here we get into Give Yourself Goosebumps, Even More Tales Give You Goosebumps. I even have some of the TV episode ones. And then this is, I believe, Series 2000. And then I've got Horrorland, Hall of Horrors, Most Wanted, Slappy World, Ghost of Fear Street, Renee, Volume 19, Battle Royale, the Battle Royale Slam book, and some of the manga. And then Angel's Border, and then his favorite, Volumes 1 through 5, as well as on the next shelf. So here I've got, you know, some animals, some stuff from some earrings I lost backs to. This is full of hockey cards, books on cassette. That's another Valentine's present. Yeah, some Funkos, some little guys there, another Leatherface. That's my first D&D character. So then on this one, we've got volumes 6 through 9 of his favorite, The Secret History and the Little Friend by Donna Tartt. The Vanity Fair, Blades, Boards, and Scooters, Hand of Cain, Camp Damascus, volumes 1 through 14 of Monthly Gross and Zakikun, which is the best manga series ever made. Theme music, I've got some Sammy Keys. This was a great childhood series for me. So You Want to Be a Librarian, True Stories of False Confessions, Will You Die for Me, Malice and Havoc, first 5 volumes of Sweat and Soap, volume 1 and 6 of Library Wars, and we finish up with some Zola, Germinal, The Lady's Paradise, and Therese Raquin, and then I got room. And that's my book wall. So that is what my shelves are looking like right now in 2024. Probably I'll do another one some other time, maybe 2025. We'll see. Goodbye.